Good morning everyone. My name is Lalit Soni and I welcome you all in the News on Map series of Drishti IAS. In this episode, we'll be discussing about few locations which were in news last week. So let's start with the practice question which was given in the last class. So the question was, Debrigad Wildlife Sanctuary has been recently made completely free from any human settlement. It is situated in, options are Assam, Odisha, Jharkhand and Bihar. So let's see the location of this particular sanctuary. So one thing here is that here you can see this is your Debrigad Wildlife Sanctuary. Basically, when we talk about Debrigad, you can see this nearby water body. This water body is basically Hirakund. We'll talk about that later. But while we are on this particular map, you can see there are other sanctuaries which are also important. Let's talk about Satkoshia. Recently in tiger census, it was told that Satkoshia has 0 tigers now. So it becomes important for your prelims. Then we talk about Simlipal, Bhitarkanika, Gahirmata. When we talk about Bhitarkanika and Gahirmata, these areas are famous for your olive ridley turtle. These areas kind of works as breeding grounds for these turtles. So that's why it is important. Here you can see this particular Chelika lake. Okay, so let's move ahead. So I told you we'll talk about Hirakund Dam. See, this particular area on the Mahanadi river is Hirakund Dam. The area nearby form the vicinity, the area nearby form the Debrigad Wildlife Sanctuary. So the 3/4 of part of this particular wildlife sanctuary is in the catchment of this Hirakund Dam. Okay, this is Chilika Lake, this is Konark. This is important for your cultural point of view. Okay, so let's move ahead. Back to the question. Debrigad Wildlife Sanctuary has been in news. It is situated in. So now answer is Odisha. One more thing I would like to tell you here is it is Debrigad and not Dibrugad. Dibrugad is in Assam. Okay, and the first option is Assam, so don't get confused. It is Debrigad in Odisha. So let's start with the question number 1 of this episode. There are some dams which are given. There are some corresponding states given. You have to match them and select the options which are not correctly matched. Okay. So one is Bhakra Nangal Dam, Sardar Sarovar Dam and Hirakund Dam. These dams are in news because recently, because of the rainfalls, because of the heavy monsoon, the water level in these dams has increased. So government advised to release some water. That's why this particular question was taken. So let's see the location of these particular dams. When we talk about Bhakra Nangal Dam, here you can see this particular dam is in Himachal Pradesh. It is on the Satluj River. Satluj is tributary of Indus, which we have discussed many times in the previous videos. And then coming to Sardar Sarovar Dam. With the name you can also guess that it might be present in Gujarat. So it is in Gujarat on Narmada River. Then coming to this Kota Barrage and Rana Pratap Sagar, these are in Rajasthan on Chambal. And then Hirakund, which we have discussed already, it is in Odisha on Mahanadi River. So these are the location of the dams. So now coming to the question, Bhakra Nangal Dam is present in Himachal, this is correct. Sardar Sarovar Dam is in Gujarat, it is also correct. Then Hirakund Dam, this is also correct. So all the options are matched. So option would be D, all are matched. Okay. Moving ahead, question number 2. A state in India has the following characteristics. First is its northern part is arid and semi-arid. Okay, this is first clue. Second is central part produce cotton. So this particular state is cotton producing state. So if you have a knowledge of cotton producing area in India, you can solve this question. Okay. Then the third clue is cultivation of cash crops. You should know if there is any cash crop in this particular region or not. Which of the following state has all of the above characteristics? So basically they are talking about which state has these 3 characteristics. Okay. Options are Uttar Pradesh, Gujarat, Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. Such kind of questions basically require a pre-existing knowledge. Like if you have idea of cotton producing state, this question would be kind of easy for you. Okay, so let's see. There are some conditions for cotton cultivation. It is a tropical crop, so it is around tropics. Then it is a warm season crop. Temperature requirement is 21 to 30 degrees Celsius and moderate rainfall. In the area of high and very poor or very low rainfall, it will not be cultivating. Okay, so let's see. These are the state which produces cotton in India. So here you can see Rajasthan, Gujarat, Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Karnataka. But when we talk about largest producers, these three are the largest: Gujarat, Maharashtra and Telangana. So this is Gujarat, Maharashtra and Telangana. Our first clue was the northern part of this particular state is arid or semi-arid. Here you can see when we talk about Gujarat, the northern part touches with the Rajasthan. Rajasthan is a desert. So there are chances that it might be true. When we talk about Karnataka, Karnataka has Western Ghats. So you know Western Ghats has high rainfall. So that might not be the answer. But western part of Karnataka has a rain shadow area. But when we are talking about our clue, it is saying that northern part and not the east and west. So Karnataka might not be the answer. And then other options were UP. It is not the answer because it is not cotton producing area. And then the last is Tamil Nadu. That is also not in the answer. So we have a confusion between Gujarat and Karnataka. And as I told you, Karnataka has rain shadow area and the distinction can be east or west, not north and south. And that's why Gujarat can be our answer. So let's see. So this is the area of Gujarat. And when we talk about the climatic zones, this particular area is in the north and it is arid. You can see here northwest arid zone, and since it is around Rajasthan, that is also kind of arid and hilly area. Okay, and these are the cotton producing areas of Gujarat. It is in the central part. You can see the southern part is not included, western part is also not included. So our Gujarat is the only option which fulfill all the three characteristics. Also, when we talk about Gujarat, Gujarat is one of the largest producer of the major cash crops such as cotton, groundnut, tobacco, cumin. So it is also a producer of cash crops. And since we know that in this particular large region, cotton is produced and cotton is a cash crop. So our answer would be Gujarat. Okay. So let's move ahead. Question number 3. India is set to establish a new spaceport in Kulshekarapattinam. Okay. It is located in which of the following states? A. Andhra Pradesh, Gujarat, Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. So let's see. This particular location is of Kulshekarapattinam. Okay, it is in Tamil Nadu. The answer is Tamil Nadu. But when we talk about Kulshekarapattinam, why this seaport is important? Because our most of the satellites are launched from Sriharikota. Even Chandrayaan was launched from Sriharikota. So now you can see here is the trajectory of the satellite would be like this. It has to circum around the Sri Lanka part, because we cannot move over the Sri Lanka because there is a risk of debris getting fallen in the landmass of Sri Lanka. So that's why there are mostly we avoid land masses. So now this particular maneuver of getting a sharp turn requires a lot of fuel. To save the fuel, we need to have a straight trajectory. So here you can see that we will have a straight trajectory. This particular maneuver of getting a sharp turn is called dog leg maneuver. Okay, since it resembles like a dog leg, it is called dog leg. So to avoid this particular dog leg maneuver, we are creating this particular new spaceport. Now coming back to the question, before going ahead, I would like to tell you few launching sites in India. So here you can see Dr. Abdul Kalam Island. It is in Odisha. It was earlier known as Wheeler Island. Then Satish Dhawan Center, which is in Sriharikota. We know that most of the satellites are launched from here, even Chandrayaan. And then the new one, this Kulshekarapattinam. It is in Tamil Nadu. It is under process. It will be built soon. And then Vikram Sarabhai Space Center, Thumba. Okay. So coming back to the question, the location of this particular spaceport is in which state? So answer would be D, Tamil Nadu. Moving ahead, consider the following pair. These are few corridor highway projects. Okay, it is in news because recently NHAI has launched a new app. Okay, because of that this particular topic was in news. This name of this particular app was Rajmarg Yatra app. Okay, so let's see. East West corridor, Porbandar to Silchar. North South corridor, Udhampur to Salem. Golden quadrilateral, Delhi, Gandhinagar, Kolkata and Delhi. These are your options. So let's see. So when we talk about East West corridor, you can see here from starting from the Porbandar, it moves till Silchar. Okay. Then when we talk about North South, it is Srinagar to Kanyakumari. And then when we talk about this particular golden quadrilateral, it starts with Delhi, Gandhinagar, then Chennai, and then Kolkata and back to the Delhi. So now here you can see most of the cities like Jaipur, Udaipur, Gandhinagar, Ahmedabad, and then Mumbai, Pune, Bangalore are on this particular golden quadrilateral. So let's see the question. East-West corridor, we have seen that it is Porbandar to Silchar. North-South corridor, it is from your Srinagar to Kanyakumari. So this particular pair is wrong. Golden quadrilateral, Delhi, Gandhinagar, Kolkata and back to Delhi. Okay. So consider the following which is not correctly matched. Okay. So only 2 is not matched. Answer would be B, only 2. Question number 5. Which of the following pass is not located in Ladakh? Okay. So Zojila, Changla, Umlingla, Baralachala. Coming to the map. So here you can see these are the passes of Ladakh. This Mintaka Pass, Parpik Pass, Aghil Pass, Koratag Pass. These all passes are in Ladakh. This is area of Jammu and Kashmir. Okay, and these are the passes in Jammu and Kashmir. And when we talk about this particular pass, Baralachala, it is in Himachal Pradesh and not in Ladakh. Okay, you can go through all these passes. These are important. Coming back to the question, which of the following passes not is located in Ladakh? So your answer would be Baralachala Pass, which is in Himachal Pradesh. Okay. So before ending this session, we will go through a practice question which you have to attempt. Consider the following statement. Statement 1 is Ladakh is located in the western Himalayas of northern India. Second statement is it extends from the Siachen Glacier in Karakoram range to the north to the main Great Himalayas to the south. Third is Nubra Valley is connected to Leh with Khardungla Pass, one of the highest motorable passes in the world. These are your options. You have to choose the correct option and then answer in the comment box. So that's all for this particular episode of News on Map India segment. We'll meet you in the next episode. Till then, have a good day. Thank you.